I've been getting questions about how I did my tracing on the Mother's Day cards, so I'm glad to know I'm not the only one with awful handwriting. I probably do this in the most unprofessional way, but here's what I do. I open a Google Drive document, or you can use Microsoft Word, whatever you have available to you, and I type out the words I want, and then I search for a font style that I like. Then I enlarge it to fit what I think will be the size it should be on whatever I'm going to transfer it to. There can be a lot of trial and error with this. You might want to print it in 2 or 3 sizes to try because it can be hard to tell just how big it is on the screen unless you have the ruler grid on. Then I cut it out and stick some tape on it. I happen to already have this light. This is one of those mood lights that imitates the sun because here in Michigan it can be really cloudy in the winter. It gets super bright, so that's why I like it. I flip the card over and line up the lettering where I want it. Then I flip it back over and trace with a pencil. Now, I'm not going to copy this font exactly. I'm mostly using it for a general style of the letters and mostly for proper spacing of the letters and words. In this example, obviously I already traced on the letters, so I'm making sure it doesn't line up so that it's easy for you to see behind it, just for an example. Then I trace over the pencil with a micron pen. After the pen has dried completely, I gently erase any pencil marks with a rubber eraser. Using a window as your light source works great for sunny days, or you can buy a light box like this one here for tracing. You can also search for text images online. You can see there are a ton of options, and I used this one for one of the cards. I'm sure there are better ways to do this, so if you know of one, please share.